Hi there guys, hopefully you are all doing well. Sorry there has not been any videos lately. Life is a little bit chaotic behind the scenes and I'm doing a lot of things outside of work, so I'm not actually here that much to do filming of videos, let alone have the chance to edit them. So things are going to be a little bit thin on the ground, probably until the new year, so just bear with me, more videos are going to be coming. But in the meantime, I'll give you a little bit of a garage update, not much to say really, but I have been doing a few things behind the scenes. I have done a cheap respray on this Alfa 145, which was fun to do. It's nice to paint a whole car again. So this is what it looks like. Really enjoyed painting this. It was nice to turn a car that was in rather a bad way. There was tons of lack appeal on it. And it was quite interesting to get down to the bare metal and get rid of all the lack appeal, which took absolutely hours. But the final result is pretty good. No, it's not perfect. The customer was aware that it wouldn't be perfect, but the end result from a couple of feet away looked pretty good to me. So I will be doing more of these. The Brera has had lots of work done it behind the scenes. All the subframes back on now. We've got all new suspension on it, new steering arms, new wheel bearings. We've put a new radiator on it this morning, which I've still got to put all fluid in and make sure it doesn't leak. We've had to fit a new brake pipe on this side, and boy, what a pain in the backside that was. To get the old brake pipe out, you've got to take the intake manifold off. Tons of sensors and vacuum pipes and everything. So we got there in the end with that. That is all back together as well today. So we're almost ready to fire it up again. So it'd be nice to get that off the ramp, and then we can start working on getting the wing fitted and then starting the rear end. I've also got this 156 in the workshop, which unfortunately has had to have the engine out, and silly me forgot to drain the oil first, and the engine moved and all the oil drained out. So it needed a clutch. The clutch had gone. I've done a Campbell water pump on it, and then we figured out the clutch had gone, so we had to take the engine out to do that, which was really annoying. So we've got the clutch there. Alternator and starter motor have been sent off to be rebuilt, so they should be back with me next week. But the crank seal is leaking, so I'm going to put a new crank seal in it as well. So that's been quite nice working on that. Getting a V6 engine out is always a fun task to do, especially when you've just completed a cam belt change on it and you think, why don't I just drop the engine in the first place? And that's about it really in here. Things are quite quiet this weekend because I've got rid of a few cars. Porsche is still here. That's going to be disappearing from the unit soon. I've not sold it, but I know well, in the next few weeks I'll hopefully have a few more parking spaces at home, so a lot of the long-term stuff will go home now. Outside we have got a Fiat Coupe, which has been off-road for a good few years. We're now just recommissioning it. I've done the cam belt on it, done the water pump servicing, brake fluid, all the fluids on the car have been changed. Went to start it, but unfortunately, as it's been laid up so long, the fuel pump had seized up on it. So we've just fitted a new fuel pump today. Got it running for its first time, which I'll insert now. Got it running reasonably well. I didn't run it for too long, so I've got to check all the coolant out on it first. And the alternator is smoking, so we've got to do an alternator change on that. Got an Alfa GT in for a failed body control module. We've got the fuel gauge not working. We've got ABS lights on. Tons of unrelated engine issues, engine warning light related issues, and it had some water ingress into one of the wires on the body control module, so we've sent it off to be repaired, but unfortunately the people that have repaired it have broke the immobiliser in the process, so it now won't start because the immobiliser failure. So that is just stuck like a cheesed brick at the minute really, so we can't do much with that. So the GTA, I am going to be doing another video on that soon, so I'm going to start using it again. It's been neglected for the last few years, so I think I'm going to MOT it next week. I've got another stereo to fit to it, which I'm going to do a video on, and then maybe we'll do a little bit of a road trip video in that one. I think that'll be a nice little idea to do that. We've got this Giulietta here, which is one I'm doing up to sell on. I've just recently completed fitting all the tyres on it. I've just MOT'd it. Some new anti-roll bar links. Not much to do on it, but I do want to do a video on doing the cam belt and a service on it, just to make a little bit more of an entertaining video. But all the vehicles I had in and sort of the auction purchases I did, they've all been sold now, so they've all gone to a new home, which is cool. The Fiat 500 did really well on the videos. That currently did 73,000 views, and that was really good. Some people thought it was a bit clickbaity, but I didn't lie, the brakes did fail on it. Unfortunately, clickbaity videos have to be done to some extent because obviously they work, because I don't very often get 73,000 views on a video, and it would be nice to get that all the time because it would mean making more money, which is always great when you're doing YouTube. Yeah, maybe I need to do a little bit more clickbaity videos. I know some people won't be happy with it, but unfortunately everybody else does it, and they all have hundreds of thousands of views a week, and I wish I did, but I don't. So I'm lucky if I get 10,000 views out of a video in a week. That's considered a good video for me. So yeah, I need to be a little bit more clickbaity, I think, now. So yeah, hopefully all you guys are okay. Yeah, videos are going to be a little bit thin on the ground for the next couple of months, but I am going to be working on a few in the background. So the auction purchase videos are going down quite well. So I will be doing more of those once the Giulietta's gone. So I am going to be doing a video on that one. And then once that one's sold, I'll probably do one at a time because I bought 4. And it was a bit too hard work filming 4 separate videos, and it took months to do it, and that's why I'm a bit exhausted and haven't filmed anything for a month now. So yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. Let me know what you've been doing on your vehicle, and I shall try and reply to you in the comments where possible. So see you soon.